I love my ring planners, I swear. And I'm like, this is working, Monique. This is really cute. Um, yeah, I love it, I love it, I love it. And then I'm like, oh, but what about my standard rings? And if you guys remember, this is one that has just been here. I haven't been using it, but it's Carpe Diem, which is 8.5 by 5.5. This would fit like a moleskin, but I punch in regular inserts, and then they're standard size. So back to school, we did that. We did that. So that's stuff that I already had in there. I did that. So I don't know. I keep this little thing here, and these are my to-dos. It's just set up like the same stuff. Here's my mead. And then, switch out cover, maybe 25 millimeter floral tan. No, I'm liking the 50. I'll stay there. Oh man, it looks like I punched that wrong. So it looks like I had Stology paper in here, and I was doing this, like, first of all, I like to do my schedule on this side, and there was priorities to do in notes. Then I was just doing bullet journaling. I guess I took out the dailies to see. Personal. Oh yeah, this is my health stuff. So work, movement at home, spiritual, eating. So low carb snack checklist, foods that lower cholesterol. And then I was tracking my treadmill. I need to get back to my treadmill. It's my kids, goals for the week. I need to stay back on my, this was a health insert that I thought I was going to use. I should probably move it. Well, whatever. To the health section. But yeah, it kind of didn't work out. It was, I think, like that paper test insert. Like, this is where she had all them little boxes. I was putting the distance on my treadmill and the time, meal ideas, ideas for exercise, protein. I was doing a little mood thing. So it was nice. I think I was logging my migraines here and my fatigue. I have one more. And then, I love those florals. It was weekly. So as you know, I love my Filofax week on 2 pages. I was in here and looking like May. And then that was the last of it. Looks like May going into June. And I did not finish it. So I haven't been in here. I currently have newer inserts that are dated. I forgot where I put them. Then I've got this campus, how to get your life together checklist. I was using it really good for like just things, but now these are actually dated for 2024. So I missed all this week. We're gonna go back. We're gonna do this one. And it has to the end of the year. And then these are just some stickers. Picture of my husband. I did put, I was gonna use these these are personal size for scripture writing. But I had punched in an AliExpress, no. I forget the name of this girl. I forget her name, but she's got, I was going to do like lower calorie snacks, things on lowering cholesterol, but it's like monthly stuff, monthly to-dos. And then there was some monthlies. And I ended up, they're undated, but I ended up, I think, putting, oh man, that needs to be cut. But it's August. Where's my scissors? So there's August, and then I punched a little bit of these weeklies. So all of this could just go away. Let me see if I have it. I was gonna say a chapstick. What the hell? I'm pretty sure. Oh gosh. Give me the paperclip. So I adore rings for this reason. So looks like I was using it for journaling for 1 week and I stopped. The only thing I didn't like about this was that you gotta like, a lot of these people do like really faint lines for their layouts. I don't understand why, but I like to draw around it. And so I had used the Hobonichi Weeks cover. It was like a hardcover one. And I had covered it with black sticker paper. And then that was it. Back here, what do I have? Paper. And then I have this girl. So yeah, it's completely set up. And maybe I'll put some lined paper. My glasses keep falling off of my face. I love lined paper. Maybe that'll be cute for some dailies. I think that the only thing I would take out is maybe, well, this health section's fine. I think I'd probably like to put it under like a list section. So I guess all of this is health, but this should be over here in the health section. And then that's weeks. I mean, I could just label it and go, you know what I mean? Put my kids right here just to cover that. And then, so yeah, I think I got this weekly at Barnes and Noble. And yeah, so I would pull it back and it would be right here. This little heart. Oh man, does this even work? Oh, that's cute. So it's back to school, all that. So I like this one more functional use. And I like these for the pretty planning. So I like just using a bunch of hodgepodge of shiz. You know what I mean? Let's move this. That could stay right there. That's kind of like introducing that. I think I had a list section back here. And it had a bunch of paper for my list. I don't know, standard rings, I think is gonna be a really good thing for me next year. But I mean, just like the same way I do stuff. But so yeah, I mean, I may go ahead and start playing in this. If I want, I can take out and put the 25mm rings. As you can see, it sticks out with my labels, but to the inserts are perfect. So yeah, and then I had this pocket that I never set up. So I thought I'd work on this today just for fun. I might do a Pocket Plus though, just because I feel like this is like super small. I mean, and you could get more real estate. I really, really like this. This is super cute. Right away, I would do like one of these. And I love putting that like right here, so I could put a calendar. These are from Daiso. I had went to try to look at Target to see if they had the adhesive ones, and they didn't. I was bummed. I can't find them. People say they can find them. I can't. So I could buy the ones off Amazon if I needed to. Ooh, guys, I started watching Fire Country last night. I'm on like episode 9. I know there's like no other season, but it's like one. Oh my gosh, is this gonna ever come off? Cheeseburgers. There. Oh man. So I could put it like right at the edge. And then I can put my little calendar right there, which I would get. So I don't know, maybe I'll set this up on my next video. Or maybe I'll attach it to this video. Who knows? I found my stash and I grabbed a bunch of stuff. I came across these. It looks like I got these from Franklin Covey. And I don't know what the hell size these are. I think they're pocket. And they look really tall. So I don't know. I thought to do something with these. Oh, how cute. They're little daisies. Get out of here. So I brought an old pocket so I can grab dailies out of it. And maybe some of this stuff. So I'm just gonna rip the crap out of this because I really like. So just do that. And boom. So what I would have to do first is decide on the size I want to do. So as you could see, pocket size is too high up. I would not want this red. That's for sure. So what I would have to cut off some of the top. I do not need these. So I'm gonna cut on the sides. I'm gonna trim off the top some. And I'm basically making my own doodad. I'm gonna use one of these. So see, as you can see, it's a better size than this. So I'm just gonna make a template and put these in these holes in the middle. And then I'll be able to, hold on, I do have a punch. And you would think I would get it, but I have to align the holes. And, oh, I can't punch it. Okay, hold on. I have to align the holes, and I don't know. It feels like a hassle, honestly. So I just use this. Maybe I will stop it and try to do it, but so see, boom, and it comes right to the edge, and it's a lot better. So now I could use this. That must be hard to punch because there's something there. All right, I'm gonna use that one as a template. I don't want to like cut this off, you know what I mean? Like in the middle, I want it to like stay like that. So I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna move that to the side for a minute, and then I have this workshop. It's weeklies. Let's see. And it's like more of an A6 kind of thing. Or I don't know what they do. So I'm gonna just take off some signatures. You know, just find a signature. I'm just gonna take off a little bit because I don't know. So yeah. I'm gonna do that. So I'll take off a little bit from the bottom. There's no writing right there. As you can see, a little from the top. And then it's gonna so, did I cut through them? I didn't. I know I didn't do that. So you gotta cut through them. Just cut on along the lines of that signature. And then, this is how I like start building my setups. So now I have a bigger weekly, and I can redate it however I want. I need to cut that more, but whatever. So I don't know. To me, this is fun to build something from scratch. It's like a little project. This is why I have so many pockets for this reasoning. Because I like to just play around with Pocket Plus and Pocket because it's fun. It's like a little itty bitty size. I'm just gonna cut along the lines right here. If you guys are watching this and you're cool with it, that's amazing. So what I could also do, like you guys know I like putting my little, I can make it a, I like putting my little, so look how big that is in comparison to that. So I can use that for my inbox. And then I grabbed these because these are like the same size. And look at these dailies. So I'm gonna go towards the back and just grab these dailies. Hopefully I could just pull, yeah. Oops. So I can just, they're little short, but I'm just gonna make that look a little better. And then boom. Then I can use some of these dailies. I need to empty out this thing. So to me, this allows me to be creative and make my own little thing. You know what I mean? Oh good, I could take that off. Oh yay. I'll add my little dailies right here. I can punch a whole lot more, but look. Oh, yeah. So I could punch a whole bunch more for that. And then I grabbed this book. It's A6, and then here's a field note. So if I wanted to put that in there, but look at this field note paper. And I just grabbed these because I found them in my stash. So the front cover, I found this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I like that cover. So what I'm gonna do is just pull it off. And I don't know, do I want the coffee? Do I want it right there? I do want some of those flowers. You know what I mean? It looks pretty. Maybe I could use some of this, but I don't know if I want the gold because the rings are silver. So let's do that. And it's a thicker, it would be a thicker dashboard because it's already like, it looks like I laminated this with tape, with packing tape. So I don't know. I look at my stash before I ever buy anything. I rarely buy anything like insert wise other than maybe Filofax or whatever little Amazon ones they have for this reason. Oh, I love it. It matches really good with, so yeah. I'd put some paper right here. So I don't know, maybe I can use this paper. This is pretty. I like this white. Oh. Just pull some out. I keep doing that. I'm like, Monique, stop opening and close. Oh, look. Ooh. Maybe I don't really need to put that, but we'll see because I kind of like the little Bugs Bunny. This could be for some Post-its. So again, it's just a little bit bigger size than the regular little pocket. Here we go. I said I was gonna get the punch, and I never do. Maybe I could use this for the back. Oh shit, I didn't do the last one. Damn, come on. So I could put the paper right there. And then, oh man, did I cut it too big? No. Then I can put this here for like the backing. Bugs Bunny. So as you can see, I'm kind of building it. I have that, let me see. I was supposed to make more coffee before it runs out. I've got that Agenda 52 punch, but I never know how to work it. It's so different. So that's pocket. Let's just punch and let's see whatever, oh shoot. Let's see what's in here. How do I? Looks like A6. Okay, so see what I'm saying? So I'll put down that to pocket. Guys, I'm just gonna how do you know what to punch? It's still A6. Do we move this? Oh. It says pocket right there. And do you move? Oh my gosh, you guys, this is rough. Let me find a piece of paper. And you wonder why I don't use this damn punch. Oh, there went my glasses. How do I? It's still on like an A6 thing. I don't get it. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna tell me in the comments. So does it have to do something with this first? Like, how do you know? I'm gonna go watch a video later. Oh shit, look what I did. And then I'll figure it out, but for the time being, I don't know. That's a lot. So, I've got some paper that looks wonky. I don't like, let's cut that part off. Let me grab these because I would want that up front. I need to put something there. I would need to make dividers. Let me cut a little bit off right here to see if it'll. It's because the washi's there. Okay, love yourself. There's a picture of me and my family. And it goes right into the dailies. I'm gonna use this for the dailies. I would need to punch more of those. Now, it does come with dividers. And let's say I wanted to use the daily and the weeklies for over there. And then I use in the back these cute little white dividers. Just for like shits and giggles. So it would be like a hybrid. You know what I mean? So I get the both. And then maybe just put some paper in the back of this. Because it comes with some paper. I could still use these for something. Even like September. Oh, it already has like August? Oh my gosh, that's cool. Okay, so this would be like, for instance, for the rest of the year. That'll probably, yeah, take it to, so if I did like the weekly, and then I did some pages for some lists. Yeah. Somebody asked, why don't I put Samantha's bowl upstairs by the washer and dryer? And it's because she's 15 and she can't get up the stairs. She has arthritis. And with Samantha, she has been using that bowl for like ever. So I guess I just have to like get over myself. But as you know, that's hard because I am who I am. So I just want to put a little bit of the field note. I'm going to put some more of the daily at some point. Maybe if I finish that little punch or figure it out. Something tells me I won't, because anything that's new and I can't do, I get frustrated. I get like, what the hell is happening. So I'm probably not going to keep all of that. Oh, I punched that size. Yeah, more than likely I'm not gonna do these. I'm just gonna find my own dividers for it. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. So this would be my list area. That's what I would use it for. Let me just check these once more. These, I don't know, they just look so funny. I would have to repunch them. Let's just cut it and see. They say they're pocket from Franklin Covey. It was like some like undated pack or starter pack. I remember I bought them a long time ago. I just want to, oh man, look at all those holes. I'll die. Oh, there's little weeklies. How adorbs. If I wanted to get technical, I can put washi and then repunch them, because that would drive me nuts. There's some dailies in here. But that would be some cute for them little weeklies. For like journaling or something. I don't know. But that's cute. This is like a little... Okay, so here, let's use a piece of washi. This is gonna be a long... This is long. But whatever, it's Saturday. You guys can hang with the big dogs. So I'm of course putting too much washi, but whatever. Let's make like a little divider for the lists. So yeah, I would punch way more paper than this and then way more dailies. So then here would come a divider for this section. So say it's like scripture writing. This is way too fun, y'all. So what I would put right here is a calendar. Let me get one. Or if I wanted to put a picture of my family, or if I found a cute die cut. So boom. What I can do is, see, I use these to cross off stuff, so more than likely that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna do some kind of dashboard right here and put that there. Oh, I need to make more coffee before it goes away. So this is gonna be more than likely my picture of a family member or family members. So for now, boom. You just put stuff. You know what I mean? I have journaling cards somewhere, so I can put some of those. You guys, this was so fun. This was so fun. If I do work on it some more, I may come back and show a flip of it completed, okay? I'm gonna work on this behind the scenes, but I did add some vellum. I added that right there. I took this from the Moleskine just because I liked that. I got some floral stuff for the notes. That's still the same. I added a little bit more dailies. I added this to start off the week. So you guys saw that. So now I think I'm gonna put some more paper. But I thank you so very much for watching my video, and God bless you guys.